friends, today we will discuss about the hard disk structure and how can we measure the size of hard disk. Hard disk is made up of collection of disks known as platters. Read-write head is used to spin the hard disk platter. Platters divided into tracks and tracks divided into sectors. Hard disk is fixed inside the CPU box and it can store up to 8 TB of data. Now we will discuss how can we measure the size of hard disk with the help of an example. This configuration is given as number of platters is equal to 16, number of surface is equal to 2, X platter is equal to 32, sector track is equal to 128, sector size is equal to 512 byte. To measure the size of hard disk, write all the numbers in multiplication form and present these numbers in binary form. Now we will solve these numbers. Like as 2 की power is 1, next 16 has 2 की power 4, multiply 32 is 2 की power 5, multiply 128 is 2 की power 7, multiply 512 is 2 की power 9. Now add all these powers, it becomes 2 की power 26 byte. We know that 1 megabyte is equal to 2 की power 20. That's why when we subtract 2 की power 20, it becomes 1 megabytes and remain only 6. After subtraction 26 minus 20, we solve 2 की power 6 is equal to 64. The size of hard disk is 64 MB. We will understand next example. Configurations given as number of platter is 16, surface is 2, number of track is equal to 512, sector is equal to 64, sector is equal to 4 MB. We present these numbers in multiplication form. Now we will present these numbers in binary form. Like as 16 is 2 की power 4, multiply 2 is 2 की power 1, multiply 512 is 2 की power 9, multiply 64 is 2 की power 6, multiply 4 MB is 2 की power 2, 4 के लिए multiply MB is 2 की power 20. When we solve it, it is 2 की power 42. That 2 की power 40 is 1 terabyte, that's why it is 4 terabyte. Memory size is 4 terabyte. Now we will take another example. Given configurations is platter is equal to 4, surface is 2, track platter is equal to 16, sector track write all these numbers in multiplication form. Present all these numbers in 2 की power. Like as 2 is 2 की power 1, multiply 4 is 2 की power 2, multiply 16 is 2 की power 4, multiply 64 is 2 की power 6, multiply 1 KB is 2 की power 10. After solution, it becomes 2 की power 23. We know that 2 की power 20 is 1 MB. When we subtract 2 की power 23 minus 2 की power 20, it remains 2 की power 3. That's why 2 की power 3 is 8. Answer of this question is 8 MB.